Welcome to Next Week News, where we don't keep you up to date on all the current trends and stories, because if we did that, then we'd be a week behind. So, here's everything that happened next week, since that's what we do. According to our Next Week News master calendar, October 26th is once again onions. Our longtime viewers may recall a similar October 26th onion-related event from last year, in which October 26th of last year was also onions. Now, the issue that we're still seeing with these days that are onions is that there just isn't any room in the box to write any other plans down. However, we can now take a look back to last onions to see what it was like, and here's what to expect this time. Thanks to our graphics team for putting that together. We hope this helped to clear up any confusion you may have had about what it means for a day to be onions. Our recommendation is still to just set the day aside, let it be onions, and feel it out from there. It's high time we address something that's seriously been bothering me. These hardos at the pool need to stop blowing their whistle at me when I'm already running as fast as I can. I know that hustle is very important to people with whistles, but what am I supposed to do? Full on sprint? It's slippery, and there's kids everywhere. Starting next week, you can be a CPY, or a Certified Professional Yapper. That's a new job you can have now, and the opportunities are abundant. CPYs can be sought out by people just looking to chit-chat for a while, but they'll also be employed in common one-on-one service industries, like therapy, personal training, financial advising, and the like, to handle those clients who can never just get down to what they're paying to be there for. Professional yappers don't need any certifications to work in any field, but that doesn't matter because they'll be happy to spend the entire session of whatever it is talking about how you got caught up on the phone with your insurance person and that's why you're running 5 minutes late, but they were very helpful and you can send over their contact info in case you ever need anybody for that. And the weather's finally getting a little bit cooler, so you could finally wear that new jacket you got for your birthday 4 months ago, and your neighbor went to the doctor for a couple of tests and it's looking like everything came back clean, but they're keeping an eye on it. And your other friend got a really cute new puppy, and hang on, you have a picture of it about 120 rows deep in your camera roll that you're going to find. And oh, also, you'll send a text with that insurance guy's number now while you've got your phone out. The British version of The Office no longer exists. At least, not as an actual TV show. The American version is no longer based on the British version. That's now just a standalone original show. It's all being wiped from our collective memory next week, and it'll be like The Office parentheses UK, just never happened. However, the concept of the British version of The Office is still very real on the internet. This is now a tweet that went viral back in 2017. It got like 400,000 likes, and it's celebrated as a timeless classic. When you take away the actual British version of The Office, the concept of a British version of The Office becomes absolutely hysterical. It's actually one of the funniest things you can talk about now. You can just mention how funny it would be if The Office were British anywhere online with no context and rake in automatic likes. Or, if someone's talking non-stop about some obscure show that no one's heard of or cares about, you can interrupt and ask, have you seen the British The Office? The Office where they're all British? And that'll win the room every time. They're giving a few items extensions to their 5-second rule. Starting next week, we'll be seeing some added time for things that can really get away from you if you drop them, like cotton candy on a windy day, ping pong balls, large, ornate glass objects. One thing we also learned here is that the 5-second rule does apply to everything. The rule was meant to be forgiving rather than limiting, so they don't judge what it is. If something hits the floor, they just start counting. Oh, batteries that you really have to wedge out of electronics, those can get away from you. This could be a fun trivia thing to tell your friends when they drop something and it shatters all over. 5-second rule still applies. You don't have to eat it, but it wouldn't hurt you any more than it already would have. There's a huge new update for all girlfriends next week. This has major implications for anyone who has a girlfriend. We are now able to confirm the existence of a long suspected force seemingly only present in girlfriends called dark hunger. Dark hunger causes strong negative feelings that are distinctly different from hanger. Basically, it just feels like the end. That's it, it's all over. She's hungry and she's not going to make it. Like hunger, it is a measurable force, perhaps on something like a 1 to 10 scale. A regular 7 hunger rating, for example, is just like, yeah, I could eat. But a dark 7 means that there's so little time left. The end is near, and there's nothing that can be done. Common causes of dark hunger include being horizontal, being asked what she wants to eat, and general frustration over having to deal with this whole eating thing every day, forever. The feelings caused by this force can be completely stopped by eating something. That's it. It's really easy. Welcome to the reveal of the first annual Next Week News Little Miscreant of the Year. We'd like to once again congratulate all of our finalists from this year. We have Gunther, the rat who single-handedly erased a cheese from existence. We have Dumpster Dave, the garbage truck driver who took all the trash home with him. And last but not least, we have the Gargler, the serial burglar who's broken into hundreds of homes but never taken anything more than quick gargles of water from the bathroom tap. We formed a committee of the most bottom-of-the-barrel, low-down scoundrels that we know. Now, normally their opinions wouldn't hold the weight of a feather, but in this exact case, they're useful to us. They've analyzed all of our nominees' mischief profiles and all of the feedback that you've sent us over the past week, and it's now time to announce the winner. It's shredded. That's hysterical. Great joke, guys. Who did everyone say? Gunther? Gunther wins it. Actually, this will be a great prize. His family will love this.